Now children, let us see and understand leaf. Here you can see a leaf. It has got a petiole. This one also you can see, this has got a petiole. This entire thing is the leaf blade or leaf lamina that we say. This is the leaf margin, and you can see here a midrib going through this. This middle line is called as midrib, and the veins that are going around, those are called as veins. Now just study the structure of the veins. They are not uniform. Okay, after the midrib, they are arranged in crisscross pattern. Such arrangement of veins is called as reticulate venation in leaves. Now look at this leaf. Here you can see, are you able to see any midrib? No. What you can see is parallel lines, and such venation in leaves is called as parallel venation. Now children, earlier you had studied that monocotyledonous plants have got adventitious roots, and one more thing now you should remember, their leaves are parallel venation. Now leaves are of two types, simple and compound. This one is a simple leaf. These are compound leaves. Why? Because a single leaf is divided into leaflets, as you can see here. Now let us study the arrangement of leaves. This arrangement of leaf. Here leaves are arranged opposite to each other on the stem. So this is opposite arrangement. This arrangement is decussate. Now what does decussate mean? It means in cross pattern. So if two leaves are arranged in one line, the next two leaves are arranged in the cross pattern. This is decussate pattern of leaves. And this one is the whorled pattern. That means the leaves are arranged in the circular manner on the stem. Now that you have studied the leaves, stem and roots, now let us find out and study the various parts of plant. Now this you know is carrot. Observe this carrot and find out whether it is a root or a stem. If you observe it closely, you will find that there are root hairs on it. And we have studied that a taproot will have root hairs on it. So this is a modified root. It is storing food for the plant. Now let us take up potato. Do you see any root hairs on potato? No. But you see some pointed structure. What are these? These are actually nodes. Now since nodes are present on the potato and distance between two nodes is internodes, you must have also observed if you keep the potatoes for many days, from this node what starts developing are leaves. So this is an example of modified stem. Okay, and why modified? Because it is storing food for the plant. Now let us take up onion. Think about it. What is it? Whether it is a leaf, a root or a stem. If you observe it carefully, this onion is in itself a complete plant. How? You can see here the small roots. And in the earlier video, we had seen adventitious roots develop from here. From where do the adventitious roots develop? They develop from stem. So the disc-like structure that is present below the roots, that is modified stem of onion. Now observe this also carefully. these parallel lines. That means it is parallel venation, and it also means that these are leaves. So this onion is in itself a complete plant. The part that we eat is the leaves, modified leaves. After that there is disc-like structure stem, and then there are roots. Whenever this onion will get proper conditions for growth, roots will start further developing below, and the spring onion that we eat, the green part will start growing above. Okay. Thank you, children.